Yo, Black, run that shit back. Yo, Black, run that shit back, man. Yo, Black.
What up?
That was dope.
That was an awesome intro.
If I don't want to toot my own horn, but toot.
I asked her to do that intro like about an hour ago, and she came up with everything. So
even the wolf.
Man, the wolf was all Mo. That was all his editing skills.
I found it, so I wanted to take a picture of it.
Yeah, and I mean, I can't take credit for that part.
Yeah, I wouldn't take credit for that part. But anyway, welcome to the Savage Hour, Savage Squad, outside the uniform, all of the above. This is our 1 year anniversary show. We've been doing this for a year.
Can't believe it's been a year.
We've outlasted a lot of people. There's a lot of podcasts that started, military type, Navy type, that started when we started, and now they're not doing it. So we outlasted everybody. It's exciting for me because I didn't think it was going to last this long. Not gonna lie to you, because I didn't know how this was going to turn out when I started thinking about it and getting people to come on and be guests on the host on the show and things like that. So I'm excited that everybody's here. I'm excited that we still got some of the original people and we added a new one here. Hopefully the other two can come on tonight. But like I said, I'm excited about this. This is something that's big to me because we put this thing together, like I said, a year ago, a little bit over a year ago, because we were doing this when we said we were going to do it, and then we basically took about a month to get all of our stuff together. Our name, logo. So we took a while to get it on, but we were doing stuff behind the scenes for maybe a month and a half, and then we decided, hey, let's go ahead and make this happen and get everything on. And everybody, I know I'm delayed. This is I'm on a computer inside the office, so y'all have to bear with me a little bit. So I know it's like a Chinese movie, back in the day, Chinese movie, like Mo said to me earlier, that you think you're watching. So, but like I said, I'm happy for this to happen, and this month has been a little challenging because all of us have been real busy, super busy. And we got our guests that we have right now. We got them for it was like a last, okay, but we need to get a guest. And I was like, hey, B, what about Whiskey and Freedom? You think that they
Like
would
that.
be on the show? Like
that. They were like, "Yep."
I was like, please. I was like, please, could you ask them? I know they're busy. I know they do big things, but
Yeah.
could you please ask them if they could be on the show? Like, please. Like, if they can't be on the show, I really don't know what we're gonna do. But you know, they said yes. You know, I'm happy that they said yes. We didn't get our promos out there for the show, but we did get them out there, and they did boost it out there on their platform too. So we're happy for them to be on the show. They've been on the E14 podcast before.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know that.
I will let
Two Marines with some crazy stories.
and
I'm
that's
excited.
why. And that's another reason I'm excited. I'm always excited when some Marines are on deck.
I know. Here we
know
go. Jay the Marine.
You know, I'm always excited. Always, I might be in the Navy now, but I always got that Marine Corps in me. You know, 0311 all day. That's me. Recon all day. That's me. You know, I'm in the Navy now, but you know, Marine Corps is still to my heart. So. Bougie, if you want to introduce our guests, or if y'all have anything to say about the anniversary show first, let's get to that because you know this is a big thing. Or if y'all have anything to say about the anniversary show and things that we've done and things like that.
I really think it's awesome. You know, I really, just like Jay said, I didn't think we would be here 1 year later. I thought it was going to be maybe 2 or 3 months, maybe 4. But this is pretty awesome. I'll be honest with you guys. I've never done something like this. Obviously, I mean, look at me. I don't even dress up for this, but you know, I like it. You know, it's awesome. I can't make it on every time just because, like you said, we're really busy. But you know, I enjoy my time being on here with you guys when I am on here. And like you said, you know, 1 year strong. You know, who knows how long we're gonna keep going. You know, so to many more years until we're like 80 years old. Well, Jay, you're already there, so you know.
Wow.
So
that's
cheers
what we're doing
to
now,
that.
Huh? That's what we're doing here, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I'm too much surprised that we made it a year because of the way we rag on each other. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
But you know, it's so funny. We've never met in person. None of us. Well, you two have met, but most of us have never met, and we're the best friends that you know, like as if we've known each other forever. So it's been really neat to get to know y'all over the internet and do this show with y'all. And like you said, many more years. I think it will just continue because what we do is important. Bringing out you know, members that are outside the uniform and all of their talents and highlighting that. So I like that. And I'm going to go ahead and introduce our guests. We have Will and Atkins and Matthews from Whiskey and Freedom Clothing Company. And what's cool about them, they were in the Marines. They've gotten out now. They're both in college. And
hold on, let me stop you there. Once
Yeah.
a Marine, always a Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Okay. Well, how do you say it? They're Marines. They're still Marines, but they're just not. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So they're Marines to the core, and they started this clothing company. It's great. It's got a bunch of cool, fun military type shirts that only you would know if you're in, and then they've also got an awareness line that highlights mental health. So.
Well, without further ado, we're gonna bring on Whiskey and Freedom. Whoop, we need to get an air horn this one day.
Hey, first of all, that was a dope entry. The intro, that was pretty sick.
Again,
The lion or the wolf? You guys like the wolf?
It was all pretty good. The beat was great. The wolf, I didn't see it coming. But it
Yeah.
definitely
I didn't see it coming either until, you know,
Nobody saw it coming.
so I took a picture.
We should have put all the pictures because he did a whole bunch. He did like a little photo shoot for it, and we should have put like all the pictures. I should have put that, download that, all the pictures that he sent us. It was, oh my god, it was.
Well,
crazy.
how about this? We'll post it up on our Facebook page. So if you're interested in seeing his Mo's photo shoot, you can go on our Facebook page and take a look.
Yeah,
No,
we follow,
no animals were harmed during the making of the photo
we follow
shoot.
you guys on Facebook and on Instagram and on Spotify. So,
Awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate it. All right, so you guys want to introduce
So
yourselves?
tell us about y'all. Tell us.
all right, like she said, my name's William. That's Matt.
Yeah, Matthew Matthews. She
that-
wasn't kidding.
That's real. Yeah.
That's actually my name.
Even though I did laugh about that when I said it.
We met each other back in it was 2010.
Yeah.
About 2010. I was with VMFA 323 over in San Diego. You put the grounds down.
You know
That's
who
gotta
that is.
be
You
that's
know
gotta
who
be
that
right
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
That's another half.
Yeah, and then we deployed with each other. Westpac? It was Westpac 2011, and so we met each other back then, just doing like avionics. He was came over to our shop just to be an extra body, essentially. Like we told you guys on the E14 podcast, the first time we actually had a conversation, I was actually yelling at him.
Nice.
And then
Sound like me and Mo.
Yeah.
we ended up obviously staying linked together throughout our entire time in the Marine Corps. You got out in
2013.
you got out in 2013. I got out in 2018, and I came up here to Virginia, and we're both in college, but we decided to start Whiskey and Freedom, and like Jamie said, like we focus heavily on like just kind of things that we would know as veterans and stuff, and then we really wanted to focus on the mental health aspect of it because it just doesn't get enough attention. So that's pretty much the main reason why we started doing it.
Show off your shirt.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing just Barney style. That's the actual Barney logo. I just like zhuzhed it up myself, and he's wearing a Hitting Bombs shirt because we're big golfers.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty hard to see, but the golfer dude he's using a rifle.
That's awesome.
You said you just did.
He's delayed.
Did you hear me?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, we zhuzh up some shirts.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm at. We met in 2013. No,
2010.
2010.
Yeah.
And I got out in 2013. I was working on the shipyard whenever he moved up here. We're super happy to be able to make the shirts that represent what veterans go through, like the shoulder to shoulder shirt specifically.
Yeah, and that's thanks to Jamie.
Yeah.
She helped us out with that. And I just wanted to say it's awesome. Like we feel honored being on you guys' 1 year anniversary show. It's really, really awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You know what? I was gonna say you should really tell the story because from when y'all started making the shirts to now, y'all have kind of gotten. I think you found your rhythm. So, can you tell us a little bit about how you started or why you wanted to make shirts, and then all the way to now?
Yeah. So when we started, we really just wanted to start a company together. Really, that was kind of the initial thought process, and then I thought about it, and I like what Grunt Style does, but I really like what the Till Valhalla project does, and I kind of said, hey, let's do that. Let's go along those lines. So we started coming up with ideas on our own, and we had a lot of good ones, but we wanted to get into the mental health side of it, and I actually reached out to a buddy of mine, a sailor, Adrian, and I put it on Facebook, and Adrian hit me up and was like, hey, if you guys are looking for a graphic designer, I know somebody that would be great for you. And he introduced us to Jamie, and then we started talking with her about like the mental health stuff, and she sent us a lot of really great like designs, and we're obviously with the pandemic going on, we weren't able to like get out and do like events and stuff like that. But here soon, we're going to be going to events and things like that. There's a Reverent Warriors hike up here in September that we're going to be doing, and we're going to, you know, take our shirts and tell people about our company and stuff like that.
Wow.
But we take so you know that 22 veterans a day, that's a pretty big thing with us. 22% of our profits are donated to the Till Valhalla project. So that's kind of our way of giving back.
That's awesome.
It's great.
So I got a question. How did you come up? I was going to ask you guys. Sorry, Jay. I don't know if you're.
Just delayed.
He's like
Yeah,
really
we don't know if
delayed.
he's gonna ask a question. That's why there's this
Yeah.
awkward silence. Is he gonna say something? We don't know.
So how did you guys come up with the name again with Whiskey and Freedom?
That's actually my buddy. He was a sailor that we were instructors together in Pensacola, and he started this like soap company. And he did really well. He just kind of got burnt out on everything. And he's actually our third business partner. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to get a hold of him in a little while, but his company was named Whiskey and Freedom. He came up with it, and then we decided to take that name and adopt it to our business. And we've found out that it's really I actually have a professor who's interested.
Really?
Yeah, she said, "Oh, your name's really catchy." Well,
Yeah, I like it. It's awesome. So
yeah, but I mean, Whiskey and Freedom. I mean, how can
plus
you get
whiskey's
more
pretty
American
good.
than
So you know.
So I'm anxious to
All right, so I'm asking the
the
question.
Go, Jay, go.
All right, so no lie, when I heard, because I didn't get to see the podcast where you all were on, but I swear that when we had Heath on, that he was talking about that y'all had some whiskey, and I thought that's what it was at first. So I was like, okay, maybe this is they make whiskey, and then I went on to the actual Insta page and was like, oh, I have to think about this, what I'll do, because they don't make whiskey. So I was gonna go get whiskey. I had everything planned. I was gonna get a couple days of whiskey. And I was gonna be like, okay, so which whiskey is great? Which whiskey is the best whiskey? So you know, and when I went on Instagram, I was like, they don't do that.
Nah.
Well, I mean,
totally
I do like whiskey. I like
Okay.
Scotch
Well, that's good.
specifically. I've been drinking Macallan 12 lately. That's the only one I buy because I did Google search. I didn't know where to start. So I was like, oh, this one is nice, I guess. A lot of people like it. So I tried it, and that's what I stick with, except for, beer.
That's right.
Yeah.
Beer.
I don't know. My husband has really gotten into whiskey. So we have, I don't know if you could see our bar over there. I put a black light, but we've got tons of whiskeys, and we're just kind of collecting each week. And so we've also gone into bourbon. So I didn't realize that whiskey is different than bourbon. I thought it was all the same. So bourbon is not whiskey if you are new to drinking.
I'm actually not a whiskey drinker. I'm not I don't know. I'll drink liquor from time to time, but it's just not my thing. I'm much more of a beer person. Actually, right now I'm drinking Not Your Grandfather's root beer, which is pretty awesome. So, it's alcoholic root beer.
Yeah, Abita over here in New Orleans makes one. Mo's really into beer because y'all have a brewery down the street, right?
Yeah, like I live right next to a brewery. It's called Ernest Brewworks. But they always come out with new beer every week. So
Where's that at?
I'm down here in Ohio, Toledo, Ohio. So
Why do you say down here in Ohio? That sounds so weird to me in Louisiana.
Ohio.
From us too.
No, I'm down here in Louisiana. You're up there in Ohio.
Oh, sorry. I'm up here in Ohio. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's probably about 5 minutes away walking distance. So it's
awesome.
pretty awesome living right next to a brewery.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, there's a solid 12 breweries around here, around the Hampton Roads area. What
Wow, that's crazy.
The other day.
What
What did we go to the other day?
Shit, that's a good question.
Total brain fart. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, Big Ugly.
Big Ugly.
No big deal. We're just live. I mean,
Yeah.
Big Ugly, is that what it's called? Big Ugly?
Big Ugly Brewing. Yeah.
Have you ever been to Jacksonville before? I know we're getting off topic, but Jacksonville, they have a lot of breweries, like just about every corner.
North Carolina, Jacksonville?
No, like Florida. Like
Florida. Oh, I'm from Florida, so yeah.
I hate Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I hate Jacksonville.
Really?
I've only flown. Well, actually, I drove through it once, but I've only flown in and out of there. But I avoid that at all costs if I can.
It's
Why
better
too
than Miami.
Then true.
Huh.
It's better than Miami, I'll tell you that.
Sounds like you had a bad experience in Jacksonville.
Yeah, so I would fly into Jacksonville to go to Kingsland, Georgia for work.
Kings Bay, right?
Well, it's Kingsland,
Okay,
Kings Bay
Kings Bay,
Naval
okay.
Base, but yeah,
Got it.
it's Kingsland, Georgia, and that place is a crap hole too. No good stories from there.
Sorry to anybody who's from there. They're listening.
Yeah, no offense to you as a person, but you live in a crap hole
I
town.
mean, you can be a great person and be from Kingsland. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, we got spoiled though. I mean, we lived a good amount of our lives in San Diego.
Yeah.
So,
mm,
I mean, we were.
that's why you talk about the East Coast, South area with such love.
I mean, I'm from Florida. I love Florida as much as I hate Florida. Like I'll go back to visit and everything. I don't want to go back to live. And I'm from like South Florida, so it's not a place I want to live. But I'll go back there from time to time.
All right, so tell me, because you know how the Florida man, you can Google Florida man, whatever. Tell us your best Florida man, since you're from Florida. Your best memory of you being a Florida man.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Okay, I got one. I was probably 16, 17 years old, something like that. We used to go, there's a river near where I grew up called the Caloosahatchee River. And we used to go tubing and wakeboarding out there. And my uncle was just driving like a madman. And my cousin and I, BJ and myself, we were tubing behind the boat double, so 2 different tubes. And he comes around this island that we used to camp on, and he comes around, I don't know what it is in knots or whatever, but he's doing like 40 probably. And BJ leans into the turn, and he just comes and slams my tube. And I did an entire barrel roll. I'm proud to say that I got back, like I landed the barrel roll, although my bathing suit exploded on impact. So I'm literally, I'm going down the Caloosahatchee River. My uncle didn't stop, so I'm, flying behind him, butt naked on a tube. So I mean, naked tubing, I guess, would be a Florida man thing.
That's so funny because you came up with that so fast, and I just literally put you on the spot. You're like,
Yeah,
okay, I got one.
yeah.
All right.
That's the first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah. I mean, usually when you see a Florida man thing, it's some guy probably naked doing something insane.
Yep.
Um,
Totally.
so yeah, that's one that'll always stick out in my head.
That's crazy. So Matt, where are you from?
I'm from New Mexico. I don't know if there's any equivalents to Florida man for New Mexico, but I mean, I was sitting on the back of a car. I was 11 years old, and the owner of the car gets in, starts it, and takes off. And I panic and hold on. It's what was it, Honda CRX, I think, from like the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
I hold on, and like the trunk is this long. Like that's the seating area, and then it's just the rear windshield
Yeah.
after that. So I'm holding on in between the trunk lid and the rear windshield and praying I don't fall off. And then I don't know why, but I had this thought in my head, hey, Neo can jump off a car
Oh my God.
and not, die.
You mean Neo from
I
the
don't know why
Matrix?
this popped in my head. What's
The,
that?
the Matrix, you mean?
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
talking Matrix.
Yeah, the Matrix, Neo.
Oh.
I don't know. It popped in my head. So I was like, whatever. I'm slipping off. I might as well try to do something cool. So the last thing I remember is jumping off the car and thinking I have to lean forward because I'm going that way. So I'll just slide and then I'll stand up and I'll be fine. No, I get halfway off the car and I don't remember anything. And what I'm told is I was doing backflips all the way down the street. We were going like 35 miles an hour.
Yeah, you didn't understand physics at that point.
No, I didn't. Not 11-year-old me. Nope. So
I did not know that there was a kid on the back of their car.
Yeah.
well, okay. So no offense to him, he acted on impulse frequently. So it's not really his fault.
Mm-hmm.
I think definitely it's his fault.
Well, I don't want to air dirty laundry, but it's not 100% his fault. I should have jumped off before he actually started driving because the other two people that were sitting on the car with me, they jumped off. I didn't. I just panicked. So go to the hospital at 3 a.m. I get 7 stitches in my head, and yeah.
Heath is.
He's correcting me. Bourbon is it's not the same thing. I don't know. He should come on this podcast if he thinks he's so smart. I'm telling what I know about bourbon and whiskey.
Jay wanted us to tell you that he wanted to switch to his laptop because he was on that Boost Mobile internet. He had to change it up.
I'm trying to figure out why why our 1-year anniversary show seems so last minute. But when we say we're busy, we're all recruiters and we are busy. I mean, can't even breathe sometimes.
I had to hurry up and eat to be on the show.
Yeah.
We're still both in school. I graduated with my my bachelor's last month, and I'm in an MBA program now.
Oh wow!
Wow.
So I'm sitting here just going to TCC.
It's college, man. But,
how do you like that MBA? I have an MSM. So
there he is.
Hey.
There he is.
See his notice of this or bourbon or whatever.
Baby, all bourbon is whiskey, but all whiskey is bourbon.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't know.
Why are you saying yeah then?
He knows.
Yeah.
Because he agrees with me. He knows.
He's sitting in the absolute.
What's up, my favorite Marines?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good, man.
Hello.
Hey, Matt, man, I love your modeling pictures. You look like you got to give us some blue steel.
I try. I mean,
I'm pretty good with the camera. So
yeah.
Yeah, man. I
All
like
the
it.
photographers.
I like them all. Actually, I love them. I put the love emoji on there.
Appreciate it, brother.
Hey,
All right. So break it down. Bourbon is whiskey and whiskey's not bourbon.
Well, all bourbon is whiskey, but not all whiskey is bourbon. Did you listen to Ian at all?
I was drunk.
Oh, yeah. I was too. I remember that part.
So we did this whiskey tasting with one of our other podcast friends, Ian, who's an Army guy. And I didn't realize that when you drink 4 ounces of whiskey, it's heavy. We did this on a weeknight, on a school day, and we're tasting all these whiskeys, and I'm getting toasted. And so that's when he explained the bourbon and whiskey. So.
Actually, it was not on a work night. It was a work night for Jamie because recruiters work Saturdays sometimes. But it was an off day for me. But if Jamie works, I work. I mean, she always leaves me chores to do because she's working, so I got to suffer too. So I got to do some dumb shit at the house. She's working.
Are you going to tell us about the bourbon and whiskey, or I'm going to ask you 3 times?
What?
Well, I thought you were going to break it down, the science and stuff.
I don't know that shit. I just remember that all bourbon is whiskey, but not all whiskey is bourbon.
I mean, your night could have always been worse with the bourbon, right? Like the what was that? The Po' Boy story? Was it Po' Boys you guys were telling us about?
When we went to New Orleans.
Yeah,
that's when she threw up because she had the hot
sauce. Yeah, it was actually hot sauce that made me so sick. It wasn't the alcohol.
I thought my drunk ass want to take her to the ER or something.
Yeah. What about you? You got a night where you just messed up it doesn't have to be liquor, because as we learned, hot sauce will get you there too. Well, ask you a question. Were you listening?
Oh, we couldn't hear anything.
From me?
Oh, what?
I asked Mo a question.
Oh.
Well,
I
Wake up, Mo.
Mo, are
Can
you
you-
on the podcast?
can you repeat the question?
I said, have you ever had a crazy story night? Like I said, we were drinking whiskey, but it was comparable to the night that I had hot sauce in New Orleans, because that messed up my senses so bad. It was like I was drunk.
Oh, you asked if I had a drinking story?
A drinking or a crazy story?
Oh,
Or a related tubing story?
I don't know. I have a lot of stories.
I know you're asking a restaurant.
I'm more of a, I'll tell you this, I'm more of a beer guy than I am with anything else. I'll drink whiskey every now and then, but not a whole lot. I mean, I don't even know what the difference is, I'll be honest, between whiskey and bourbon. I don't like what makes the difference? Is it what it's distilled in?
It is something to do with distilling and all that, but I know that bourbon can only be made in the US of A. So if you're buying something that's made in England or Scotland or somewhere else besides America and it says bourbon, it's not bourbon.
Oh, it's whiskey.
There is a rumor, it's false, that it can only be made in Kentucky, but that's bullshit. It can be made anywhere in America, only in America.
That's bullshit.
Okay, so you guys ready for my story then? I'll make it fast because it's really funny.
Let's hear it.
Break
I'm
it
gonna
out.
try to shorten it up. So we have a water park down here in Ohio called Kalahari, and we do these awards at the end of the year for our command. And we went to Kalahari, and like the first half is training, and the other half is like, you know, drink, fun stuff, prizes, all that cool stuff. Well, I didn't have to go to the training, so I went to the water park, and me and my girlfriend, we got, you know, a little tipsy at the water park. And we went on this big giant slide. It's like a toilet shape, kind of.
Oh, yeah. I've been
Go
over
in a
that.
circle, and then you just fall in, right? So there's a big sign that says experienced swimmers only. And I'm like, I got this, you know, I'm trying to like, you know, show off for my girlfriend and stuff. But I was really scared because I was really kind of tipsy and stuff and going down that big slide. I don't know. It was pretty crazy. So we go all the way up. She goes first. She goes down. It's my turn to go. You know how when you hop in the slide, you wait for the little lifeguard to tell you, okay, go, right?
Yeah.
My eyes is closed and there's like water spraying in my face. I closed my eyes and like I thought I pushed off. I really thought I pushed off, and I can like, it's really loud. I hear water splashing in my eyes, my nose, and I'm like, holy crap, I'm about to like drown because, you know, when am I going to come out of the damn slide, you know? And I opened up my eyes and I'm still there at the slide up top. The lifeguard was looking at me. He's like, are you gonna go or what? There was people behind me too. It was a long line. So it was
All
super
the little
embarrassing.
kids are like, Mommy, when is he gonna go?
Yeah.
You were pissing everybody off.
I just hurried up and pushed off. I was like, whoop. And then she was wondering where the hell I was at. I finally go down the slide. I told her the story. And man, she did not. She told everybody, you know, later that night when we did our awards, she was telling everybody about it. It was pretty embarrassing, you know. I really thought I was going down the slide the whole time. And then I opened my eyes. I'm still there up top.
That would have been great for us to tell at a mess night or something.
Oh, yeah.
That would have
Oh,
been
yeah,
awesome.
that was awesome. Yeah.
All right, so guys, tell us about the mental health aspect, because of the shirts that you make aren't just shirts that are for PTSD, which is what we think most veterans deal with, but it's like an array of different I don't want to say issues, mental health
Not issues, but mental health
symptoms, maybe.
struggles.
Yeah, struggles. I would say issues, honestly, because these are things that like so many of us deal with that doesn't get enough attention, and I call it an issue for that reason, because it just doesn't get treated the way that it should. So like there's PTSD, which we all are aware of, and there's a good chance that some of us are even going through that right now. And then there's one that like I really want to start focusing on more, that people don't pay much attention to at all, and that's TBI. So traumatic brain injury. Like we still have people that they could still be in and still have TBIs without even knowing it, and it causes so many different things like migraines and things like that, and just things that would put people down for the count. But so PTSD, and then there's the veteran suicide, which has impacted all of us. I know. There's no way it hasn't. And it's almost as if the civilian population sees us as veterans and thinks that like, oh, because we're in the military, we should be able to tough it out and things like that. But that's simply not true. And as a matter of fact, I think we end up seeing a lot worse things than our civilian counterparts. And there's just not enough attention brought to it. I don't mean to like get political or anything, but like it kind of pisses me off when I see there was a politician I saw one time that said, hey, if I get elected, I will, I'll give you my plan to cut down on veteran suicide. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, until you get elected, like, is this a joke to you kind of thing?
Yeah.
So I want more, we want more attention brought to it. Just because like, you guys know, like VAs, they're swamped with these kinds of cases and stuff like that. And they just don't have the funding to really tackle it the way that it should be tackled. So the Till Valhalla Project, they do amazing things. I know you guys have seen them. They do incredible things, but they're still a relatively small company. And we just want to do everything we can to help them out on that one. You hiding it or what?
Well,
No, he's opening it under the table. We can hear it.
That was very polite of you, Matt.
well, I was trying to be. I was trying not to interrupt the story. I mean, or not the story, the speech.
No, but TBI, bro, Will, I tell you, that's a big deal nowadays.
It is, and you know what? I think most of us have got thumped on the head pretty hard. Just doing our everyday job, or like I just got a concussion from putting up decorations from a farewell party. Yeah, so a lot of us have, it happens.
I'm actually going to a TBI clinic, and I'll be in Virginia next month.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
really?
you know what? You should tell all of the veterans listening, or the military members out there, that this exists, because until now we didn't even know. Hey, Don.
What up, Don?
What's up, man? No, TBIs are a big deal, and it's affecting the military a lot, especially guys that are high-speed, low-drag, getting bumped on the head. But there are clinics out there, and they go out there and they help diagnose you. They have the state-of-the-art equipment to help you out. And I'm going to a new one called War P in Portsmouth, and I'll be there, and I'll definitely look you guys up, Will and Matt, if I get there.
Yeah, that's exactly where we are. So
Yeah, please do.
And so it's awesome for all vets. You just got to reach out and know the right people. I was lucked up. I'm an NSW. NSW is really, really good about making sure you're taken care of. And they really helped me out. A couple of guys over there really helped me out, point me in the right direction. So yeah, it's important, because back in the day, concussions were just you slap you on the butt and you had to carry on. You're good. But they're learning so many concussions, and that is qualifying to get you out of the military with 100% disability nowadays. You have so many.
Oh yeah.
And it's a big deal now. You should not be a big deal. Concussions. I remember hearing concussions when I was younger in the Navy. They went, "Oh, concussion, no big deal." It's actually it's a bruise. It could be a bruise in your brain.
mm-hmm.
That's a big freaking deal. And a lot of people still have long-lasting effects from TBIs that they'll have for the rest of their life.
So Dom is joining us on the road. Where are you headed to, Dom?
I'm headed back to Alabama. So I was here in first off, let me say happy anniversary
Yes.
to the squad. But I was in Atlanta, so I planned to do. I was gonna go ahead and go live in the actual lounge that I was in. Cam Newton has a restaurant / cigar lounge here in Atlanta, so I was gonna go live there, but we end up leaving. So I was like, well, I'll just get in the car and go from there. So sorry for being late, but happy anniversary to Whiskey and Freedom. Nice to meet you guys.
Hey, you too, man.
And Mo.
Thank you for your support.
The E14 podcast.
Yeah, well, he's just crashing
I'm
our
glad
party.
to be here.
He's just decided to crash our party because I was misinforming people about whiskey.
I can only listen to Jamie's BS for so long.
He said it. He commented, "I'll be there in a minute."
I was in the garage smoking a cigar.
So on our very first show, Dom was our very first guest.
Yeah.
And now he's a member of the Savage Squad. But back a year ago, we didn't really know what we were doing, right, Mo? Like,
That's right.
Jay would be on our group chat, like, somebody talk. Because we were all sitting there like, we're live.
Yeah.
And then Dom, we kept him behind the scenes for the entire show. We didn't know how to have a guest or include them in the conversation. And so the whole time he's behind the scenes, and then he pops on and sings like half a song, and then we took him off. So he said he didn't get his full time.
Amazing member. You're getting his now.
It was okay. The first show was. I do remember just kind of being backstage, and it's so funny that the first show, I was having all kind of like disasters. I like had the time off because you guys were on. I was in Central. I think Beast was in the East Coast. So like I kind of judged the timing wrong, and just so happened I was just like, you know what? Let me pull into one of our recruiting stations real quick, set up, and we'll go live like that. And so fast forward a year later, here I am in Atlanta, leaving the LPO conference and decided to get something to eat and having to put it all together real quick again. So it's fun. It's fun to see that as much as things change, they stay the same.
I feel like that too, because everything's like, we asked Whiskey and Freedom, when did I ask y'all to come on with us? Yesterday?
It was yesterday.
Yeah.
To this one, it was just yesterday. It was yesterday, and I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Like,
yeah. As soon as Will mentioned it to me, I was just like, "What time are we doing this at?"
Yeah. Well, let's do it.
Always game.
Yeah. So it's typical. We started, or we're doing our first anniversary show, just like the first one. And Jay's having Boost Mobile issues.
Yep.
So he's popping on and off. And it's the same disaster mode that we always have brought to you live.
Uncut.
Savage Squad.
But this is the beauty of it, right? To see, like, even though there's chaos, to see that there's a team of people who can work through whatever's coming their way and continue to put out a product. You know what I mean? And put out a product that has quality. It's a quality product, right? So I think that speaks volumes. And I'm not saying that just because, I've now become a part of the squad, but just the willingness to work through. And I think given the fact that most of us are recruiters for the Navy and we have to learn to work in those chaotic environments, that's probably why we just push through and make it happen the way we make it happen. So
I'll agree with you, man.
Yeah. Who have never been recruiters.
Never been recruiters. But no, I just want to say, like, what you guys do, highlighting things that are outside of the military, because we're not just veterans and like active duty military. Like, you got other things going on too, and to highlight that like you can do both and so many things at the same time. It's really nice to see that kind of stuff. So again, like, thank you for having us on here, even though we're Marines. And
we won't hold that against you.
And Heath, we saw your crown comment, of course.
Yeah, well, we've already asked Jay how many crayons he eats or what color he likes the best.
I think his favorite color is lime, which is or lemon.
Green. I thought he said green.
Green, lime, green, right? It's like it tastes
That
like
was
lime.
mine.
Oh, that was yours?
Yeah, that was mine.
I don't know what Jay eats, red number 5 or something.
Yeah, strawberry flavor. Yeah.
So as we get ready to close out of here, because I think Jay's not going to pop back on. Dom, you want to close our first or our 1 year show like you did our first show?
Say it one more time. Do I want to do it?
I said, do you want to close the 1 year show like you did the first show with the song?
How about a country song?
A country song.
Do what you want, man. I'm just joking.
All right, I got it. Here we go.
Go. Mo said he's got some bars.
You got it, Mo?
If I wasn't sick right now, I'd sing you something. I don't got it.
I don't think I've sung this. I don't think I've sung this song, but I'll sing something for you guys, and we'll end out. I'll go with a verse and a chorus as always, and get out the way. So, are we doing anything special? Just go like this, one screen, or Beast, you changing
I
the
don't know.
screen?
Jay's back in the background doing something on his cell phone. So
there we go. Jay's listening.
Okay. I just wanted the people to see that I have my shirt open, you know? That's all. I still announce I'm home when I get in from work. The thought of you being there erases all the hurt. I check the fridge cause dinner ain't sitting on the table. I wanna try and eat, but girl, I just ain't able. Am I tripping? Did you really tell me it's over? Did you pack your bags and drive off in my Range Rover? Maybe I should have loved you so much more, cause my heart don't wanna let go. Still got your picture right next to my bed. Still smell the perfume that you used to wear. This life I had with you is all I know. And my heart don't wanna let go.
Damn.
Hot damn.
Wow.
Hot damn.
Nice.
Wow.
Off the cuff.
That was good.
Straight out the
Beautiful.
video conference.
Good, man.
Yeah. Round of applause for
Yeah.
that one.
Beautiful.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, my turn.
Bitches.
Mo, I need Mo. Mo's been saying for a year he was gonna back me up singing, and it hasn't happened. And I feel like today is the day that he does it. Main screen, give it to him.
No,
the best
I can't
song you
sing.
got.
Do it, Mo. Do it, Mo.
Do some,
No, I really can't sing.
bootleg.
Yo, you're the big screen
Right now, do it.
Ooh, everyone's looking at me now. What's up, guys? It's Mo here in the house.
I tell you what, Mo, we got you on the big screen. So since the request was for a country song, it's not really country, but I'll do a different genre, and you just lip sync.
Okay.
Do you know Thinking Out Loud?
No, what? Who?
Do you know Thinking Out Loud?
I can think out loud. I don't know the song though.
Move your mouth.
Do you know who
Just
thinks my tractor is
Do
sexy?
your best.
What about the honky tonk
Yeah,
badonkadonk? I know that one. I heard that today.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, my tractor is sexy. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh,
Riding these fields in the hot summer sun. Over by the Gaylord, here she comes with a basket full of chicken and a big old jug of sweet tea.
Look like a kung fu movie.
Make a little room and she climbs on up. Open up the throttle and stir up a little dust. Look in her face, man, she ain't fooling me. She thinks my tractor's sexy. It really turns her on. She's always staring at me.
What the hell are you
as I'm
moving like
chugging
that?
along.
I quit. I quit.
Man, you got good voice, Mo.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Honky tonk, ba donk donk. No.
Why were you moving like that? That's the question.
That's how they move. That's how they move in the music videos. I study how they move.
You did need to do a little bit more studying because you definitely failed that test.
MTV.
I want to say for you to have not known the song, you did a pretty good job lip singing.
Look at that.
You know,
Look at
I'm
that.
impressed.
He's lying. That was the worst lip sync.
Look at that.
Don's a nice guy. Don's a nice
That's good.
I'm not a nice guy. That was horrible. That was freaking horrible.
Well, I can only get better from here. So
Hey, Jay,
It's
I
only-
like them hops.
It's all uphill.
Yeah.
it's all up here. Is it uphill or downhill? Downhill because easier. It's all
For
downhill.
you, it's downhill. It's all downhill for here for you.
But downhill's easier because you're walking down.
That's
You're
true.
gonna
That's
the
a
way
good
you were
point
doing it,
make.
you're rolling down. You're gonna roll down.
Well, yeah.
Look at that.
Just tumble all the way down.
That was pretty
So,
good, though.
well, I don't know. Y'all was really trying to end the show. Like we're gonna be on the show. We've been on for like 52 minutes. Like we usually are
I
on
don't know.
for like an hour.
I
but I
didn't
guess-
think you were gonna come back, and we had.
We didn't know if your
all
internet-
the topics and.
Yeah, we didn't know if your internet guy came out home. Your T-Mobile fix your internet.
I
Cricket.
have no idea what's going on. This is a freaking horrible thing. But no. All right. So I've been listening. Everything's going on back there. Listening to my two fellow Marines, things like that. I heard that y'all had some great Marine Corps stories of things that y'all have done and out there. So I wanted y'all to. So Don, just get ready to sing another song because you got to end it. So that was a good one, but just try to do another one later on because we're gonna bring you back on. But we're gonna go back to the guest. Because you're gonna get your time down because you talk so much trash in the chat about you not having enough time the first time you were on. So we're gonna definitely get you back on the same three. That's the third song we're gonna sing. So just be ready to sing when you get back on.
Got it.
But
Copy.
but for the Marines out there, y'all said y'all met in aviation together. I know y'all have some wild stories together about some things that y'all did out there, Marine Corps style. You know what I mean by Marine Corps style. Y'all two should know what I mean by Marine Corps style.
I don't know.
This is not a clean show. This is not a family show. So we need some Marine Corps style things from you.
Let's see.
We could always go to China.
No, don't go to China.
All right. I mean, they want a story. That's a good story. It's a story.
Yeah, that's okay.
Huh.
So we were in Hong Kong, and
All the way in the beginning, taxi ride.
yeah, okay. So Hong Kong was pretty much where I was convinced I was going to be murdered at some point, because we ended up meeting this dude at our hotel bar, and he was one of those guys that was just he's one of those ones that, you know, the Navy and the Marine Corps, they actually warn us about, like the legit dude on the, you know, on the briefs and whatnot. He's just like, you know, you guys are too good for here. Let's go drinking. out in the town, and I'll show you the right spots. And we're like, okay. So
Oh, sounds like a great idea.
we end up getting split up in Long Khoi Phong, I think is what it's called, is the party district down there in Hong Kong. And he ends up we end up at a hookah lounge, right? And I swear to God, I've never seen a dude throw up so peacefully before.
Oh, yeah.
Like my buddy, he's sitting at a table and he's just got his head down, and I'm like, okay, what is he doing? And I looked down and realized this dude's just throwing up everywhere, but like making no audible sound whatsoever. And then he starts telling us, okay, let's go to this area, and I'll introduce you guys to some real cool people. And we're like, okay. So we see what's going on here. We're about to get robbed and murdered. So we just take off.
So y'all went along naturally.
No, well, luckily, I mean, we have at least some sense. And we just took off, just bolted on this guy. I don't even remember how we ended up finding each other, but we did somehow.
Yeah, I don't remember how.
And
so it was me and two guys, Will and two guys, and the six of us got split into groups of three.
Yeah,
and Will and two others were, I guess, not really kidnapped, but kidnapped.
Yeah, sort of kidnapped. And then earlier in the night, that's when Will slapped the shit out of you.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
At the hotel bar, because that dude that Will was talking about, he was buying everybody drinks until me and
who? I don't know.
Cadaver, whoever it was, me and another one of the six showed up to the hotel, and they were everybody else was pretty much drunk already. And a buddy of ours just walks up, no words, nothing, just slaps the full arm extension.
Yeah,
right across my face.
It was pretty impressive.
And I had to babysit him the rest of the night.
Yeah, we ended up
making sure he didn't get arrested.
We ended up having to actually carry him to the room later that night. He was acting like a child, like holding on to door jams, acting like a child.
I don't want to go.
And yeah, there was another. We ended up in this. Let's just call it a bar. And
that's a good word for it.
I can't even nail down the actual details of what happened in there, but all I can say is chaos.
Yeah.
All hell broke loose somehow in there. And all I remember is leaving there and then ending up back at the hotel. And it was just honestly, it reminds me of The Hangover. Legitimately.
Yeah, because we had to piece together what happened that night the next day.
Yeah, I somehow ended up with a $700 hotel bill. Don't know how that happened.
So, I don't even understand the whole story y'all just said.
Yeah.
That's how we remember it. That's how we remember it.
So the guy, what did the guy look like?
Okay, he was a white dude, first of all. And
American.
Yeah, he was an American.
From New York?
No accent.
Was it a white man?
That narrows it down.
I'm betting human trafficking. That's kind of what I thought. That's the vibe that the dude gave off. And he really tried getting us to his location. So
was he trying to traffic you, Will?
I'm telling you.
I think so.
No, that guy was there when I was there. Oh God.
What's his name, Mo?
Story, but
Will was
the guy's name.
The
same thing. Pretty much almost the same thing happened to us. It was almost the same exact story, which you're telling with the white guy who was like, "Hey, come on with us. Well, I'll buy you whatever you want tonight. All the girls, the drinks, whatever you want. Just come on with me." And he had this. It was a not raggedy, but we could tell it was a Winter van that he kept getting and did stuff to it. But yeah, this guy was taking it everywhere, wherever we wanted to go. So I think it might have been the same guy.
There's a good chance.
Jay was there too.
Was this around 2000?
It was 2011. Yeah.
2011.
No, I was. I don't want to tell my age, but I I probably was in the Marine Corps when y'all were probably in elementary school. But
Damn, Jay.
My bad.
I know,
I
I'm all
wasn't
over that.
an 80-year-old thing. Yeah, told you.
yeah, so like I joined the Marine Corps in '96. So
That's why I joined the Navy, dog.
I was 6 years old.
I was 8 years old. Okay.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. I was in elementary school. So from '96 to 2003, I was in the Marine Corps. So yeah, y'all were even thinking about the Marines at that time.
I was learning how to walk.
The awkward silence isn't because I wasn't saying anything. It's because no one knows.
Thought it was a delay.
Because no, it wasn't a delay. It was not a delay at all. He already knows. I was giving him that look, and I wanted him to know. So Mo was in. So here's the story with me and Mo, how we met. Mo was actually in. I was a recruiter, and he was in the delayed entry program about to join the Navy.
Yeah.
I sort of met him at that time, and then he went in and did all the stuff, went on deployments, went to a duty station and everything, and then came back and did recruiting. And was like, he's like, yeah, I remember you. You was a recruiter when I was in when I joined. I was like, yeah, get the hell out of my face.
And then that's when I saw him in Hong Kong, and then I said, hey, get in the taxi, and I took him around.
Oh, it was more than
That's the next time I saw him.
that.
Yeah,
So if you were wondering how you knew Mo, he was the guy.
Yeah.
Everybody around.
Well, and Thailand.
Thailand. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't ever want to go back to Thailand.
Nope.
I did that
No,
twice.
it's
and I didn't want to go back to
any
second.
Thailand stories. No Thailand stories.
No.
No more core Thailand stories. I don't know what the Navy does over there.
Well,
but the Marine Corps is different when it comes to Thailand.
I got a Thailand story that's not. It involves me shattering a glass bottle in my hand, bleeding everywhere, and somehow one of the Navy cats still let me on the ship. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I was covered in blood. I think I told you guys about it on the
Yeah, you did.
14 podcast. Yeah, covered in my own blood, and they still let me on. Somebody was really like the king of that's not my job.
That was that damn Connect 4 got you.
What's up?
The Connect
The
Four.
Connect 4.
You got to tell the story.
Oh, that was it.
Well, you didn't tell. Okay, so what game were you playing?
Oh yeah, that was so stupid.
You got to tell the story.
So, if you've been to Thailand, you know that they have the nails in the wood table.
Oh, nails.
And we had nails, but we didn't have a hammer. But we did have bottles. And yeah, I mean, you can connect nails plus bottle plus Marine equals bloody idiot. And that's what that was.
Who never used the bottle to hammer in a nail? That's common sense.
We
do that.
got through 3 nails. That's the impressive part of it.
The impressive part is that Jay's following all of these stories. He's like, yeah, of course.
Makes me nervous. Of course you did that. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's what you do. That's what they teach you that in boot camp.
Yeah, just not my finest moment.
Hey guys, we got to sign off because we have another podcast to do. But we love y'all. I know the show's going to continue without us, but I know. I forgot to tell you beforehand.
Jay, don't give us that look.
That's why he thinks he's a part. Like, this clearly says bougie, and you're not in the show.
You asked me to come on and screw your ass away.
No, I didn't ask you. You invited yourself.
For the record,
I'm always mentoring, Jay. You know how it is.
Anyways, we appreciate you, Whiskey and Freedom, and
Hey, thanks,
Damo.
guys.
Please.
I'll see y'all next month, guys.
See you later.
All right, man.
all right.
So, what we usually do, I guess this is towards the end of the show, is we put the guest on the main screen, and wow, that was loud. we put the guests on the main screen and whatever last minute things that you want to say to the people out there to remember you by, or words of wisdom or anything like that. Mm-hmm. So you're on the main screen and let you do your thing.
No, by all means do it.
Okay. Hey, yeah, we just first and foremost, we just want to say definitely thank you to the Savage Squad for having us on. Anytime you guys want us on, we're always available. But we've basically we've told you guys what Whiskey and Freedom is all about. We're just trying to give back to the veteran community, spouses, families, everybody. We know how much work it takes to not only do our jobs, but to support each other in everything that we do. And we're always trying to work with other veteran companies and things like that. So if anyone wants to get with us and come up with something, we're always available and we're always down. And we like supporting other veteran-owned businesses as well. So like the Sailor Swagger, I'm wearing a Sailor Swagger hat right now. So obviously we like supporting other companies, and that's what we like. We like to show that we all really support each other and everything else that we do outside of like active duty military or regular day job and stuff like that. Basically, my only words of wisdom really is support each other, because we're all a family. I think everybody could tell with this podcast that, Matt and I, we didn't know Mo or Jay, but we got on here and we started, it's like family. That's just the way that we always are. So support each other. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You want something?
To anybody watching, veterans or not, you're not alone.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of our biggest motivations. You are not alone. Let's end the fight against the 22. If you need us, reach out.
Yeah.
We are happy to talk. We are people too.
Mm-hmm. That's basically it, guys.
Amen.
Awesome, dog.
Yeah, saw your dog spazzing at the beginning of the show. Yeah. That was pretty great.
my dog Callie does the exact same stuff.
Yep. Oh, big yawn.
Almost looks exactly like her.
Yeah.
Outstanding. That was great words. We will definitely have you on a more organized show. I'll make sure that I'm in a spot where I'm not delayed. Yeah. And make sure I pay my cable bill, my cell phone bill, so I won't have this Boost Mobile contact on here. I might change over. But we appreciate y'all being on the show.
I see you. You must be still be in the garage.
No, I'm not in the garage. I am actually upstairs inside of the office, and I don't know why I'm not getting any signal in this office. And my wife does work in here all the time. I have no idea what's going on. This is crazy.
The white room is so much better. You
listen. My wife is probably still listening right now. If you can talk her to let me go back downstairs into the white room, then we could have a good show. I don't want no delays, no any of that stuff.
Mrs. Beast, if you're still listening, all right. We never had any of these problems when Beast was in the white room. We need him back in the white room. It's for the betterment of the country. It's for the betterment of the people. Right now,
lives are depending on it.
We're literally doing God's work. Okay.
Lives are depending on this.
So we need him back in the white room as soon as possible.
There's a campaign slogan if I ever heard one. Get Beast back in the white room.
Yeah, it is. Okay, that's great. Hopefully she hears it. Hopefully she's listening. Hopefully she lets me back downstairs in the white room. So, like we said, thank you for coming on. Thank you for everything you do with the veterans and things like that. I know, like I said, we'll have you on a more organized show next time. We'll make sure it happens. But we'll get you back on. We're gonna go in there, order some t-shirts, probably get some models out here, model your stuff out here, promote your business, things like that. If y'all need anything, we're definitely gonna be pushing your products and everything on our Instagram page all the time.
Wow.
Anytime we have a guest,
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
yeah. Anytime we have a guest, we always push their product on our Instagram. Always.
Awesome.
So
Thank
we're
you.
definitely putting your products out there, and we're definitely going to support you. We're going to buy it. So we always do that too. So, excuse me, anybody that comes on, we do that for them because y'all are doing a lot out there to help us with the veterans and civilians and things like that out there. So we appreciate y'all, and we want to say so long. Thank you for coming.
All right. Hey, thanks for having us, guys. Cheers.
Nice meeting you guys.
Oh, that's ugly. Let's try this one. Okay, it looks better. All right. So, like we said, this is the anniversary show. We're sorry it's a little unorganized for our fans that's out there, but we do have our first guest. Hopefully, he's prepared because we're gonna give him all the time that we can give him. We made sure he has. This is his third song. You understand? This is going to be his third song today on the show. We gave him half a song last time.
No. I just want to say me singing doesn't count because I didn't get the line of questions or nothing. So I'm still in my feelings as of right now. All right. I've sung, but there's so much more to me than music. Okay, I just want the people to know that.
You know what? The next show, next month, our special guest will be Dom. He will be our special guest. We're gonna start doing promos on Monday. On Monday, we're doing promos all the way up until next. You heard it here live, everybody. Our next show, Dom is going to be our special guest. We're not even going to have him on at the beginning. We're going to bring him on to the show like we don't even know who he is. He's going to do songs. He's going to do poetry. He's going to write. He's going to do paintings. He's going to cook. He's going to do whatever he does. We're going to make sure.
I just want to tell you guys. I just want to tell you guys right now. He just lied to you because I'm not going to do any of that. All right.
Yes, you can. I can sing.
No,
you can do that.
No. See, you're not listening. I didn't say I couldn't do it. I said I'm not going to do any of that. but
there's no doing all that. Everything.
Seriously.
VIP, man. That's VIP status.
Seriously though, I joke about that. But you guys were the with what I did with the recruiters with bars and just some other stuff that I was doing at the time with the YouTube page. You guys were some of the first out of my peer group to kind of take that information and kind of push it, out to the rest of the world. So I'll forever be grateful for that. And you guys have always supported and promoted me. So I have no gripes, no heart. I don't feel no kind of way. I really appreciate you guys, probably more than you ever will know. So I really wanted you guys to know that. I joke a lot about the time, but everything that you guys have done up to this point has truly been tremendous, and it's more than I probably deserve. So I appreciate it, and I thank you guys for that.
You started the whole battle. I keep on telling everybody that, but they think that there was people that's out there that was doing it and it just came on. No. Dom started the rap battle all the way around. He was the one who did the bars, and everybody copied and just started. And then the battle came, and then it got a little bit too far, and people's feelings got hurt, and then we pretty much had to stop it.
So a funny thing about the battles, I'm just now, because what I really wanted when I started. I really wanted people to kind of like tag me in it, not so much because I wanted my popularity to grow, but I really wanted to see everybody else's talent. So a lot of the videos that went out, I didn't get a chance to see. So there's one video like that started the whole battle. I just saw it maybe a month ago. So, but everything was really great. I'm glad that something that I did kind of sparked, and it brought back for a second, it brought back that competition. And I think it was something that we needed in the business that we do, considering we were entering into something that we had never before seen, with the situation with COVID. And I mean, even a year later, we're still kind of adjusting, right? But you know, I'm just grateful for my little 5 seconds to be able to share my talent. And my goal, to be honest with you, my goal with anything that I've done on social media was always to be able to encourage other people to take whatever it is that you have and use that, right? For me, I grew up around music. I grew up in the church and doing stuff like that. So the music was my go-to. So I wanted to let people see, like, hey, you can take whatever it is that you love and utilize that as a way to kind of promote the Navy. Even if mine didn't necessarily generate 1,000, if it didn't generate 1 lead, to be honest with you, it was just about teaching recruiters that it's okay to embrace who you are in this job. And every day that you go out, try to do something that's going to have fun, but also it has your imprint on it. And so if one person was able to take that away, then I was okay.
Yeah, so that's going to actually lead into what the next show was really going to be about. So, like I said, we had special announcements and things like that was going on. If you already read the Instagram post. So, our next show is actually a talent show. We want anybody out there who has, if you can rap, if you can sing, you do poetry, things like that, submit your stuff out there to us, and we're going to have an actual talent show. It's not going to be if you submit it, then the top 5 get in and nothing like that. No, we're going to do the show. It's going to probably be like an hour and a half, maybe 2-hour show, but we're going to do a show to where it doesn't matter if you're in the Navy, the Army, the Marines, the Air Force, Coast Guard, Space Force, any of that. Submit your stuff. We want to do a talent show to show the world that, the people that's out there that's doing this in the military, that we could probably outshine the people that's out there that got that money, who's out there with a record label and things like that. So we're definitely going to put this out here so we can do that. So the next show is going to be on. Let's see what we're looking here. It's going to be on. We'll actually do it on the 23rd of July. And we're going to do a contest. We're not really a contest. We're going more like a talent show. Come out here, show your talents, your skills, things like that. I'm gonna drink me some lemon juice. my vocals right. Get out there and make it happen. And it's gonna go into the next show. So Dom is gonna be the host. The hostess with the mostest. We're gonna make it happen. So that's what we're doing at that time. And another announcement that I want to just put out there, that for me, I've been doing this military thing for 25 years now, and next year is my last year. I decided that I'm retiring next October. It's my last year. I'm making it happen. I know there's some people out there are gonna call me and cuss me out after they watch the show because they told me that I had to put it in at the time, but I put my package in, and next year October I'm out making this happen. So
congratulations!
Is
I know I told you earlier.
Appreciate it. Yeah. So hopefully the Savage Squad is going to be the in my ceremony, and we probably do a live broadcast from it, something like that. So
hell yeah.
But other than that, anybody got anything else that they want to put out there before we end this show? Well, Don Boost Mobile just gave out, so Mo.
Nice timing. What'd you say?
No, I was saying, can you hear me?
We can hear you. You're not getting away with singing
Oh,
at the
yeah.
end of the show. You're going to do your song, whatever it is. Get your music ready, whatever it is. You're going to put that last song down.
I don't even have any. I don't have any music. I'm in because I'm on my phone right now. But I'll give you guys an original. This time.
Yeah, so just give us a second. Let Mo go ahead and do his spiel, and then we're gonna put you on the big screen, and then we're gonna close out with you and do the outro. So, what you got? What you got, Mo?
I was supposed to say something inspirational. No. Just kidding. But no, this was good. Like I said before, 1 year anniversary, you know. I'll say it again. I didn't think we're gonna make it this far, this long. I look forward to being on many more shows with you guys. And you guys, I'll say this: we're busy all the time. We're recruiters. When I actually get to sit down and do this show with you guys, it makes me forget, you know, not thinking about any of that stuff and just focus on this. And it takes a lot of stress off. So I truly enjoy doing this with you guys. So yeah, that's my piece.
Like I said, I talk all the time, so I'm gonna go ahead and just pop it over to Dom and let him do his thing. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Am I here?
Yeah, you're there.
Oh, my bad. Somebody tried to call me on Facebook mobile at the time. But for you guys, like I said, it's original. 12,000 rose petals leading to my bed, straight to my pillow where you about to lay your head. I got the candlelight so I can see your face. Truly a beauty, I ain't got no time to waste. You looking stressed, girl, is it something about your job? Sit back and tell me while I give you a massage. This is for you, baby. My love is true, lady. Sit back, relax while I cater to you. I'm gonna romanticize your body, guarantee to hit that spot. And I'ma keep on going until you tell me stop. And when you're ready for another, girl, you can climb on top and you can grind on me. And I'ma make you scream out, oh, 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 yeah. Now I got you here, the mood is set. Guarantee that I'ma keep your body dripping wet. And I ain't in a rush, I'ma take it slow. I please your body when I kiss you at the toe. And you ain't gotta stress, baby, ease your mind. We got tonight to do anything that you like. 'Cause this is for you, baby. My love is true, lady. Sit back, relax while I cater to you. Thank you, guys.